Hi Lord, it's Sabrina Carpenter and I'm going to take you guys through my 10 minutes beauty tutorial. Let's go! Alrighty, one of my favorite places to do my makeup and where I usually to do it is by a big window because there's a lot of natural light and you kind of just end up getting a better product. Okay, as you can see, isn't that innovative? I usually like to start by putting concealer wherever I feel inspired to put it. I do like to start by putting concealer wherever I'm inspired to put it. So if that means under the eyes, we start there. This is my Laura Mercier Ultra Longwear Concealer. I kinda just like to put it on all the places that I feel I'm gonna usually blend out with foundation. Anyways, because I don't like to use a lot of foundation. I like to conceal lightly and foundation lightly. Gonna put this in kind of all the places. And then over the years I've tried a lot of different foundation and I really like this NARS Cheers Glow foundation. It just worked for me and my skin. So we're gonna apply some of this. You gotta go down to the neck, right? That's what everyone always says, because you don't want your face to be a different shade from your neck. I usually tend to focus on the skin first. A lot of makeup artists that I work with sometimes will start with the eyes so that no product falls down into your skin after you've already perfected it. But if you bake a cake and the cake doesn't taste good, then the icing isn't really gonna matter because the cake is dry. So now what I like to do is to take my favorite Charlotte Tilbury palette and I like to just put it right on my cheekbones. I like to put it right up here on top of my forehead just to kind of blend out the outer corners of my face and tie everything together. And I blend out a little bit. Blush. I natural blush anyway, is I gonna step out into the sun because I'm almost an iridescent color. But this NARS blush Dolce Vita that I really adore. And once when I was watching a makeup tutorial, one of the many ones that I watched over the years, I heard the person was all you have to do it is swipe it right across the bridge of your nose and then it's you get a little sunburn, you've got a little sun kiss. For me, my entire life, I go out into the sun, I don't burn, I don't tan, nothing happened. It really truly is just this what you get. So I was oh, that's stupid, that doesn't work. And then I did it every single day after that. So I actually really like this trick now. And after I have my blush, if it's look too much on, I just usually like to blend it out a little bit with the same blender from before. So now I like to focus on my eyelids. So I like to take this Charlotte Tilbury palette. I love this one. You can always tell which one has the biggest crescent in it. I like this color the most, so I start here, this right here, all over my eyelids. A little trick that I like to choose, to put that kind of shimmery color that I use for my lids in the inner corner of my eyelid. Creates more shape and definition. I actually don't know anything what I'm saying. I actually don't know there's a word of making sense. So then I like to take the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Luxury Palette. So I will take this darker color and kind of blend it. I tend to go a little bit more natural. Sometimes I feel more, some days I feel less. I usually like to take a little bit of a darker color, put it right into the end of my eyes, and elongate there in a natural shape without lining it at this point. Next is one of my favorite parts, mascara. This is the Charlotte Tilbury mascara that I love. It's glossy black, and there's something about this mascara that for me has always looked super natural. Also look but it also looks super full. I will change mascaras sometimes depending on the event or the occasion. I'm not a fan of waterproof mascara, however, I really should invest in some more with how often my mascara gets rid. So, someone did teach me a trick once where they were like, put the mirror down here, and I was like, I don't like how I look from down here, I don't like how my face look from this angle. They're like, no, because you can see how long your lashes are from becoming as you apply your mascara. Sometimes like that, sometimes I don't. But this is mascara is super nice. Did I get on my forehead? How does that happen? How is that possible? Okay, I think we're good. Amazing. What I like to do now is highlight my face. We all like looking like a glazed donut or something. I love this Dior highlighter palette. The colors in it are just beautiful, and it creates such a like a natural glow. We all love to glow naturally, you know. So I like to apply in all the place where people add highlighter. So on my cheekbones, a little lighting on there, and on the tip of my nose, right here. Sometimes I don't usually do the forehead, but sometimes I will do like the corners of my eyes. I know I'm not using a right brush for that, but it's okay, cause we're just having fun. Then if there's any shiny spots, I will apply the Charlotte Tilbury powder, but I don't really powder my face often because I don't like to look super matte. So if anywhere, I'll just do like my forehead and maybe my chin, which is super lighter. She did teach me a trick. She'd apply her lipstick, put a tissue over her lipstick, and then take powder and powder over the tissue. And when you take the tissue off, the lipstick doesn't move. It never moves. Such an amazing trick. One thing I forgot to mention, I usually like to moisturize my lips. At some point, either early on or if I forget, I do it later. This is probably one of my favorite products ever to moisturize your lips with. It is Australian. We love Australian for many reasons. And it's really just super hydrating. So I'm gonna apply some of that to my lips. It's also really great for dry skin in general. So if you got, it's great. It's multi-purpose product. Now for the eyebrows. I would say that there's like a whole things. But I really was just bored with this. So I kinda just brushed them up with this nice Anastasia Brows Wiz pencil. There is a color on this, it's medium brown. I don't like to fill in my eyebrows really. I just kind of like to lightly brush over any parts. That really did nothing. I don't think that's anything. I just kind of brush them up. Some people have different techniques, but this is worked for me. The next things that I like to do is my lips. As you can see, this one has been used. It's the makeup for everywhere in walnut. So I basically, this needs to be sharpened. The edge of my lips, and then I love the Chanel lip. I don't actually know if it's called Rouge Allure. It's called Rouge Allure. I don't actually know if it's called Rouge Allure. Allure. I don't actually know if it's called Rouge Allure. Allure. I didn't plan that, but here we are. Allure. This is yours. Rouge Allure ink. It feels really interesting on your lips. It feels kind of laying now that I read that level. But I like how it feels. It's not super sticky. It's kind of like really get into my lips. Super moist. And last thing that I do is applying this to my face. And voila! We're really just getting ready to get back in bed. This camera is gonna come with me. Okay. Good night, Lore. The sun still out.